We've been at the Liberal Democrats Spring Conference 2012 for about a day now, and we thought it time to get some words from Issan Ghazni, Chair of Nottingham City Liberal Democrats. Issan, this lunchtime you chaired a fringe meeting on air passenger duty. How did it go?
I think it went really well. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised by the turnout, and I was also very sort of not surprised, but very pleased with the quality of the speakers and the quality of the debate. What came out of that was a clear indication that there is a disproportionate effect on certain minority communities. And these are the communities who have lived in this country for generations, yet they have family in other parts of the world. And this airport passenger duty is actually quite, it's quite punitive, because it means that those individuals, very often those communities, are earning less money than the rest of society. So any additional tax is quite difficult for them, and that came out.
That's good. Yes, over the last few months, we've seen the rise of separate organisations within the party. The Social Liberal Forum had an increased presence, and Liberal Left and Liberal Reform had their first public meetings today. What is your take on that?
I think it's absolutely wonderful. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I joined the Liberal Democrats. I feel it is one of the most democratic parties within the mainstream set of political parties in Britain. And I'm so pleased that we have some space in this party for those people who aren't satisfied with the status quo. The danger is if we don't have these particular groups, these individuals tend to want to leave the party because there's no home for them. And so this is a wonderful way of keeping the debate internalised and keeping people interested in the issues. And so as far as I'm concerned, I fully support the setup of all these organisations.
And lastly, what is your take on us debating, having the ballot to debate the Shirley Williams motion tomorrow instead of the withdrawal of the NHS bill?
Well, of course, I mean, what we've got to respect is the fact that, again, we run a very democratic operation here in the Liberal Democrats. And we had a proper ballot. That ballot turned up in such a way as to support Shirley Williams's amendment. And that's the way we have to accept things. And I've spoken to lots of delegates here, and they're fine with that. They're happy, and they're saying, right, let's discuss Shirley Williams's amendment within the confines of a democratic debate. And again, that's very good for the party.
Issan Ghazni, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.